This is the OTHA or OTHA mini projector. It has built-in battery, which makes it truly portable, and it also comes with Android actually built into the device itself. So out of the box with this, you get the mini projector, you get a remote control that takes 2 AAA batteries, you get the HDMI cable, a power cord, and it comes with its own tripod. This projector also has this built-in trackpad or touchpad or whatever you call it. It allows for tap and 2-finger functionality. On the back of this projector, you've got 2 USB ports, you've got your audio jack, and you've got HDMI and power. On the side, you've got micro SD card and an off button and a focus knob. The front of the projector has the infrared receiver, and the projector has 2 fans that keep it cool. And then the other side has a power switch. So let me go over the things I really like about this projector. For one, it just works out of the box immediately. Like I mentioned before, it runs off battery, so you can instantly turn it on, and it has built-in Wi-Fi, built-in Android. The clip you're seeing of me right here, this is the first time I ever even opened this. I turned it on, got it up and running, didn't have to prepare any cables or video files or anything like that. It's just ready to go. Another really cool thing about this is it must have an accelerometer or something in there because it does automatic keystoning depending on the angle it is at. And I think realistically, if you're looking for a mini projector, obviously you want portability. This is not the smallest portable projector, but it is still really small, especially if you consider all the features and functionality that this has. As an example of how nice the portability of this is, one of my sons didn't want to go to the bath for bath time. He was complaining, and I told him, well, hey, what if we watch a TV show while he takes a bath? And he's like, okay. And so I just took this to the bathroom with me, just displayed it on the wall, and both of my sons were kind of enthralled by the whole concept of watching a TV show while you took a bath. It's the only time I've done this in the bathroom, and I don't plan on doing it again, but it was really cool that I had that option to just play it wherever I want. Another really cool thing about this, as you can hear in this video clip, the fans are actually really quiet. I'm very impressed with how quiet the fans are. And the audio on this thing is not that bad. You can hear the audio just great going straight from the projector. Or if you want, because this has Bluetooth built in, you can easily pair it with a Bluetooth speaker or plug in a speaker manually using the audio jack. This has 200 ANSI lumens, which, you know, is not fantastic, but it is pretty good for the size of this projector. I took this to work so I could try it on a full-size projector screen, and you can see here in this clip with the lights on, you know, you can see it, you can actually see it. It's very dim obviously, but if you turn the lights off and it's a dark environment, to me it looks pretty fantastic. It looks really great if you have the right environment, or if you're close to a wall, it works just fine even in daylight. You just have to be fairly close. My absolute favorite feature about this projector is that it has Android built in. So while you can plug in HDMI or use USB or SD card, for me it's just easiest to open up YouTube or connect to my Plex server, watch movies using the Wi-Fi on this. And it's actually a bit more responsive than I was expecting. While it's not super fast, I've used a lot of devices that have Android built in that are much slower. So I was very happy with the speed of Android on this. While overall I really do love this projector, I think it's great, it does have a couple areas that I think it could improve upon. I think the most obvious and maybe easiest improvement is I wish it did not have this plug for charging. I don't know why they decided not to charge via USB, but you'll have to make sure that you use the charger that comes with it and not lose it. I wish they had USB so that it was a lot easier to charge, or you could charge it with a power bank. Another area of improvement is while this does support 1080p and 4K, it just scales down those resolution. It's not native 1080p, so it has a fairly low native resolution. So the quality you get with this is not going to be super crisp. It's especially noticeable if you're trying to display text. The text is going to be blurry. So I would not recommend this for displaying documents or PowerPoints or slide presentations unless you're in an environment where it doesn't matter too much to display really crisp quality. Overall for movies, I think it looks good. It's not great, it's not the best, but for the size of this projector, I don't really expect anything much better. And lastly, the focus knob on this is kind of hard to use. I wish the knob allowed for a little more precise control. It's kind of hard to get exactly in focus. I usually over focus or under focus, and it's really kind of difficult just to get that perfect focus using this knob. Overall, this is a really fun projector. It's not the best image quality in the world, but it is really fun and easy to navigate. With the built-in battery, you can use it for around 2 hours, so you can watch a full movie on this with a single charge, which is good because the charging cable doesn't have a very long cord and you can't use a battery power bank to charge via USB, so it's nice that it has that built in. I will post a link below to the Amazon page for this so you can view some of the specs yourself. Thanks.